First time trip at PNC.
This is called Hurling Crowbirds at Mocking Bars.
Bring the mic up.
Yeah.
There it is.
Say it with your chest.
This is Hurling Crowbirds at Mocking Bars. If we were created in God's image, then when God was a child, he smushed fire ants with his fingertips and avoided tough questions. There are ways around being the go-to person, everyone. Even in ourselves. Even when the answer is clear, like the holy water Gentiles would drink before they realized forgiveness is the release of all hope for a better past. I thought those were chime shells in your pocket, so I chucked a quarter at it, hoping to hear some party respond on a high note. You acted like I was hurling crowbirds at mocking bars that abandoned me for not making sense. Evidently, I don't experience things as rationally as you do. For example, I know mercy when I have enough money to change the jukebox at a gay bar.
What?
Somebody's got to change that.
You're right.
You know mercy when someone shoves a stick of morphine shit over your heart. God damn, it felt amazing the days you were happy to see me. So I smashed a beehive against the ocean to try and make our splash last longer. Remember? All the honey had me looking like a jellyfish ate. But you walked off the water in a porcupine of light. Strands of gold drizzled out to the tips of your wasps. This is an apology letter to the both of us for how long it took me to let things go. It was not my intention to make such a production of the emptiness between us. Playing tuba on a tombstone of soprano to try and keep some dead singer's perspective alive. It's just that I could have sworn you had sung me a love song back there, and that you meant it. But I guess some people just chew with their mouth open.
Wow!
So,
Everybody catch it.
I'm sorry.
Ain't that many people catch it. Don't worry about it. Hey, hold it.
so I eat earplugs alive in my throat, hoping they would get lodged deep enough inside that empty spot that I wouldn't have to hear you leave me. That I wouldn't have to hear my heart keep saying all my eggs are in a basket of red flags. My eyes to a bucket of blindfolds and the cupboard with the muzzles and the gauze. I didn't mean to speed so far out and off, trying to drive your nickels to the well when you were happy to let them wishes drop. But I still show up for gentleman practice. In the company of lead dancers, hoping their grace would get stuck in my shoes. Is that a handsome shadow on my breast, sweet woman? Or is it the cattle call in the school of fishes? Dance with me. Less like a waltz for Pan and more like the way we hoped to swing the night we took off everything and we were swinging for the fences. To hold it against my love, you know I want to breathe deeper than this. I didn't mean to act so serious. Didn't mean to act like a filthy floor. Didn't mean to turn us both into some cutting board, but there were knives stuck in the words where I came from. And too much time in the back of my words. I pulled knives from my back in my words. I cut trombones from the moment you slipped away. And I know it left me feeling like a knife fight lady. And I know it left me feeling like a shotgun shell. You know I might have, but I lost my breath. But I want to show you how I found my breath to death. It was buried under all the wind instruments. Hidden in your castanets. God damn, if you ever want to know how it felt when you left. If you ever want to come inside, just knock on the spot where I finally press stop. Playing musical chairs with your exit signs.
Whoa!
I'm going to cause you a miracle when you see the way I kept causing in July.
That means you did good. Yeah. That means you said something to touch somebody.
Forgiveness is for anybody who needs safe passage through my mind. If we really were created in God's image, that when God was a boy, he wanted to grow up to be a man. A good man. And when God was a man, a good man, he started telling the truth in order to get honest responses. He'd say things like, yeah, I know, I really should have worn my cross again, but I don't want to scare the Gentiles off.
Wow!